Okay, Shelby, now this is kind of the same thing, but now I mix sums and differences together. Okay, so x squared minus 10x plus 24. So A's 1, B's 2, C's 24. So I take A times C, and that's going to be 1 times 24. It's 24 and it's positive. Okay, so if it's positive, we're looking for a sum that is going to equal 10. Okay, so 1 and 24, sum means we add. Okay, so 24 plus 1 is not 10. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 plus 2 is not 10. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is not 10. It's close, but not quite. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So 4 and 6. And then 4 plus 6 equals 10. Okay, so there we have it. So I put x times x and then 4 and 6. So on all problems, we'll circle that sign in front of B and know that minus goes here on the bigger number. Now, if we did a sum means signs are the same. Okay, sum means signs are the same. So if we have minus, that's minus. Okay, next problem. A, B, C. So A times C. 1 times negative 30, and that's going to be negative 30. So negative, positive was a sum, negative is a difference. Difference equals 13. Now I'm going to subtract, or minus, okay? So 30 divided by 1 is 30, so 30 minus 1, it's not 13. 30 divided by 2 is 15, so 2, 15. 15 minus 2 is 13, okay? So, x times x and 2 times 15. Now we have a plus, so plus 15 for sure. Difference means signs are opposite. Opposite. So if that's plus, that's minus. Okay, next problem. So A times C. 1 times negative 24. So that's negative 24. So negative means difference of 2. So I will be subtracting. 24 divided by 1 is 24. 24 minus 1 is not 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 minus 2 is not 2. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 minus 3 is not 2. Okay. 24 divided by 4 is 6. And 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay. So XX, 4 and 6. We have minus 2, so we're going to have minus 6 for sure. Difference means signs are opposite. So minus, that needs to be plus. Okay. Okay, next. A times C, 1 times 14, that's 14 positive. So positive is sum of 9, okay? So sum means we add. 14 divided by 1 is 14. 14 plus 1 is not 9. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, so good, found it. So XX and 2 and 7. Okay, so we have minus, and sum means their sum means signs are the same. So minus, and then that'll have to be minus so that they're the same. Okay, for the interpreters, another thing, we know that this times this has to be negative 30. The only way that happens if it's a negative times a positive, and the two have to add up to positive 13. So like conversely, this times this has to be positive 14. Well, you could have positive 2 times positive 7 or negative 2 times negative 7, but keep in mind they have to add up to negative 9, and those two do. That's kind of why my system is in place. Okay, next. A times C, so 1 times negative 50. It's negative 50, so it's negative, so it's a difference that needs to equal 5. So 1 and 50. 50 minus 1 is not 5. 50 divided by 2 is 25. 25 minus 2, whoops, is not 5. 25 divided by 3 is a decimal. 25 divided by 4, decimal. 25 divided by, or wait a second, sorry, 50. 50 divided by 3, decimal. 50 divided by 4, decimal. 50 divided by 5 is 10, so 5, 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay. So x times x, 5 times 10. Now you got minus, okay, and difference means signs are opposite. Okay, so plus. A times C, 1 times negative 54, that's negative 54. So again, we're searching for a difference of 3. Okay, 1 and 54, is 54 minus 1, 3? No. 54 divided by 2 is 27, so 2, 27. 27 minus 2 is not 3. 54 divided by 3 is 18. 18 minus 3, nope, not 3. 18, or sorry, 54 divided by 4 decimal. 54 divided by 5 decimal. 54 divided by 6 is 9. 6, 9. And 9 minus 6 is 3. So x, 6, 9. So I've got plus 3. So that means I gotta have plus 9. Automatic. Difference. Opposite signs. Okay. So since I have a plus, that needs to be a minus. So 1 times 66 is 66, and it's positive, so we're going to look for a sum that equals 17. So sum means we're going to add. 66 divided by 1, 66. 66 plus 1 is not 17. 66 divided by 2. 33 plus 2, not 17. 66 divided by 3 is 22. 22 plus 3 is not 17. 66 divided by 4 decimal. Decimal. 11. So 6 and 11. So 11 plus 6 is 17. Okay. So x, 6 and 11. So I've got minus 17. So we have to have minus 11 automatically. Now when I find a sum, the signs are the same. Okay, so minus, make them the same. Okay, and then the last one I want to change is x squared plus 7x plus 12. So I'm going to take a times c, it's going to be 1 times 12. Now that's positive. So positive means we're going to look for a sum of 7. So sum means we add. So 12 divided by 1 is 12. So 12 plus 1 is not 7. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is not 7. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay. So plus 7 means we got plus 4. And a sum means the signs are the same. Okay? So plus, make them the same. X plus 3 times x plus 4. Okay, that's what I have to say on that. I hope it's been informative, and let me know if there's problems.